Welcome to NGS, where we dive into my hobbies, such as playing cards. Now this is the deck that I used in my Playing Card Lingo 101 video. This deck is probably one of my favorite decks to use in performing, or used to use in performing. I don't really do Magic anymore, but this was one of my go-to decks. I would fidget with this deck at work all the time, and let me tell you, this deck has been loved if you couldn't tell. This is the S.W.E deck, based off of S.W. Erdnases, the writer of The Expert at the Card Table. Fun fact, S.W. Erdnases is not his actual name. It was a pseudonym so that way he wouldn't get in trouble for, writing a book that basically taught people how to cheat in poker. It's basically the Bible for sleight of hand, and it has been used, thankfully, more for magic purposes and illusions and sleight of hand tricks and such, which is originally what it was meant for, but obviously you're going to have repercussions regardless because you're teaching people how to cheat in poker. So this tuck case is meant to kind of look like the book cover and the artwork that is displayed inside of the book. In this case, this is figure 25 from the book. And I'm pretty sure that this figure is from the demonstration of the DPS, the diagonal palm shift, which is a sleight of hand trick. I kind of know the basics of it, but I did not become an expert at it. I didn't master it. So yeah, this is the tuck case with the color scheme of the book, the original. There's other renditions of covers. There you have the front of the book, The Expert at the Card Table with the acorns. And on the other side of the tuck case, we have S.W.E. playing cards in 1902 with that figure I was talking about. On the side, it's just plain green, and on the other side, it's Madison Presents, because Daniel Madison is the one who made this deck. Distributed by Ellusionist.com. It is an Ellusionist deck, so there's an idea of what the quality will be like. And the top has nothing. So let's crack into this bad boy. Even though I have used this deck over and over and over, it still has not lost its smoothness. And that just shows how good of a quality deck that Ellusionist is able to produce. And the colors are still vibrant as ever. And I'll let you know, I think I have like 4 or 5 unopened ones that I have specifically for whenever this one kicks the bucket, so I can constantly have this deck. But as you can see, this one, other than the tuck case, this deck is still going strong, as you'd expect. So there you have it, there's the backs. And here's the front. This comes with a cut card. Cut card is designed to hide the bottom part of the deck whenever you're playing poker, so none of the players can see what's at the bottom. The other side has S.W.E. It is an Ellusionist.com promo card, also promoting Daniel Madison, with his logo right there. And here are the face cards. Again, Daniel Madison likes to put other people that he knows, his cohorts, into the deck, quite literally into the face cards. And the red from the pips is usually like a really dark blood red, which I really like. And red is a contrasting color to green, which is why Christmas is red and green. So it makes each color pop out. The red makes the green pop out, and the green makes the red pop out. Here are the jokers with a reveal joker with the 9 of clubs. So you can do a color change and reveal a card. And then here are the rest of the face cards. Again, I do not know these people, but these are actual magicians and friends of Daniel Madison. Here is the Ace of Spades, which is a page from the Expert at the Card Table with S.W.E. And then the rest of the cards are your basic standard pips and numbers and font, etc., etc. This deck comes with a double back for magic tricks. Gotta love it whenever a deck gives you a gaff card. And that is the Expert at the Card Table. They have a black version that I will be also showcasing later, but this right here was the standard vanilla one. I do not think this deck is in production anymore, so you'll have to get it off secondhand markets, as per usual with a lot of the cards that I own. But nonetheless, this is a deck that you should hunt for because it is great. It is simple and to the point, and less is more. Plus, the history behind the expert at the card table is very compelling. If you don't know about the expert at the card table or the history of S.W.E, then you should look into it because it is super intriguing. Anyway, that is the expert at the card table deck, the S.W.E playing cards by Daniel Madison and Ellusionist.com. Let me know what you think down in the comments, like and subscribe, and I hope to see you right or back in the next video.
You're dealing with the ghost. We are spitting facts, so don't mistake it with a boast. Looking for a lethal injection, we got the dose. We are giving the chills from your head down to your toes. You're trying to touch us, but you're dealing with the ghost.